I stand on behalf of the Chancellor of the University, Mr. Sir Nagora, the Council of the University, Executive Management Staff of Unitech and students to convey our deepest condolences to the widow, Ora Renagi, Bogan, and the four sons. I also stand to pay tribute to this great man that we have come to know as the Chancellor of PNG University of Technology from 2012 to 2017. We've had a lot of tributes of this man, Sir Nagora, and very well describing the character of the man as a leader of this nation, wherever he has said. As the Chancellor of the University, he had a vision for the university. And in order to achieve that vision, he was also very strategic. And Sir Nagora was a leader who had a vision, and to reach that vision, he had to be strategic and put the implementation processes in place in order for the university to drive towards the vision that he had. He was the architect of the Unitech strategy, and he told me, "Bisi, he will be the builder of the strategy." And he was very professional about it. He even wrote up the strategic document for the university and brought it down to my level and advised me, this is what he will do. And this is the quality of the man in his leadership. That he's not telling the workforce as the army towards the vision where we can be victorious and achieve our vision. But he was on the ground as well, leading the team, guiding the team in the directions that he was leading us. His vision was for Unitech to be a world-class university, nothing less. World-class university competing with other universities in the region to deliver quality degrees. He believed so much in higher education, that education is the only way to impact society, only way to improve the living standards of the people, only way to bring change of mindset and impact in society. In other words, he's a transformational leader, leading the way to transform higher education sector. Even some of the tributes we heard, he transformed government, transformed the taxation department, transformed the bank BSP when it was operating manually, and led it into very successful business nowadays. Paradise Foods and other industries that he was chairman for, he was there to transform. He is a transformational leader. And I'd like to describe the impact that he had on the university in this form, which will be encouraging to every one of us. You know how we describe any organization? We use the word organization to describe an organization. And the root word for organization comes from organ. We are describing a living thing, an organ that is living and functional. And you and I know that when we see an organism, an organ that is functional, like you and I who are humans, we are organs, we are functional. The character of the organ becomes the character of the organization. And so when Sir Nagora was the Chancellor of the university, we know his life, the values that he had: transparency, accountability, respect, professionalism, love, humility. This was the character of the person in Sir Nagora. And I learned this from him, that you want the university, the organization that you are leading, to be like characteristics that a human has. You have to lead them and lead by example, so that the character is transferred into the university, and the university has the same characters of the people that are leading. Sir Nagora had that quality. That is what I stand to pay tribute to him. So if you see the character of the university today, apart from all the petty things that are happening, the growth that we are having, the changes that we are happening to ensure that our degrees are accredited to international standards, the educational philosophy, the educational atmosphere, the education that is needed to be transferred into young men and women, how they should grow up, is the character that we saw in this great man, Sir Nagora Bogan. That is what I learned from him. And he leaves us the legacy. I am left with the legacy of this man, to continue to promote the principles by which he led and influenced the university. And so I am fully indebted to this man, with the principles that he has been able to translate and transfer and help us transform the university. And we pay tribute to him for the impact that he has in his life, in the university, in the higher education sector, in the country in general. And so in my concluding remarks in honor of this great man, I am a strong believer in what the Lord Jesus Christ has done. That when he died, he told us in the Bible that it is good that I live. Sorry, it is good that I go away. So that when I go, I will send a helper to be with you. And we know that this helper is always with us. And I am also a firm believer that we will miss a great man. It is a great loss to us. But the best way to honor this man all the wonderful tributes that we are hearing about is to adopt the spirit that he has left us with. His teaching, his values, his principles, his character. The ministry that he has left us with, we will continue to adopt and promote within our lives, in the higher education sector, in business, in government. And that is the best way that we will honor this man. All the contributions that he has made, that we will continue them in our lives and see changes that he desired to see for our higher education sector and for our nation. That is my tribute to Sir Nagora. Thank you.